Today we're working with the Mingda Magician X, and the plastic I like most, the Arion Gray. This printer's in enclosure right now. It's getting a little cool in my shop. I printed this model the other day on a different machine, but this one is done a little bit bigger size, and also had very good results. This is Jinx League of Legends. People have been asking me about my settings for Kira as far as the supports. You know, I know people have trouble getting supports off, and believe me, back in my day, I've thrown prints away because couldn't get the supports off, you know. And I think I'll make a video of that also at some point. This is tree supports. You can see the tree supports going up. These are regular supports done in Cura 4.3 using the Fat Dragon profile, which I've mentioned plenty of times. And actually you can see when this occurs when I use both. You see this here? This is a conventional support up. This is a tree support. They're both catching the same structure, but it's actually using two different kinds of supports, and they intermingle. You know, these are tree supports coming up and actually going into the conventional supports. So it works, guys. You know, you get twice as much contact area on your supports, and as you'll see, they come off pretty easily too. This happens to be a bigger model than the one I made the other day, so sometimes your plastic matters too, you know. If you get the wrong PLA, that's kind of resistant to cutting, and also you know, you see like this plastic kind of snaps a little bit, you know, which is good. You want it to be able to break away. Sometimes that's why I use silk PLA, because, you know, the layer adhesion on silk PLA is just terrible, and you know, you go to take supports off and it comes off real easy. This is the plastic's breaking up on you. Here's a tree support, regular support, both capturing the same area. It works, guys, you know. The new Cura, you can't do that. You can't use both settings simultaneously. I have my regular supports usually set at around, you know, 55 degrees. Support anything over 55 degrees. Sometimes when I have a very complicated model, I'll drop the regular supports down to, like, you know, 50% or so. Make sure I capture everything. And even then, you know, sometimes you see like these weird little parts, and Cura does a slicing job, and it takes a long time to run a slice on a model like this. And then all of a sudden you find out something is not supported, which would have led to a failure if you had continued on with your print. I'm almost ready to take the support off in one piece now. We'll do a little prying in a minute. Anyways, this Jinx model is available by Patreon, and probably direct purchase at some point. I guess Jinx is very popular these days. See, there's quite a nice air gap in this support. Let's see what we can do. I feel like this texture came out very good. The hair points finished up nice and sharp, no stringing. There's a Delta printer company that wants to get me into one of their machines, but I don't know a lot about Delta printers, and I don't think it's going to do what I need to. So I've been kind of hesitant to even bother dealing with that. Give me a good price on a printer, and then I gotta sit there struggling to get the results I want. I don't have the desire to do that. There you go. See, a simple file job on the back of the head. Clean this up real nice, but most of the time you're looking directly at the face anyways. Everything looks very nice. And then there's the long braids that go into here. This is going to be quite a print when it's done. There's some nice skin texture, which I talked to the modeler about leaving on. He was compressing his model so much that all the nice details in his renders were kind of disappearing. So, you know, he changed it. He left the skin textures in, and now you can see that they come in real nice. Little hair curl there came out nice. Everything looks good on here. I'll give you guys a link to this. And if you like the plastic, like I said, Arion gray. I think I have about 30 kilograms sitting around for that plastic. Here's my support. You got all traditional supports in here, making a nice cup to capture your round surface. And then all your tree supports come in and capture all the little details like the ears and the back of the hair curls and all that stuff. So you got little conventional supports up here, but this is really why I do it, to make a nice cup to support your model on. So, you know. And inside here there's actually traditional and regular supports going on at the same time, but can't really notice them. The supports are very dense at that point, but that's what's occurring there. So that's what we got, people. Today's print. I gotta look at the rest of these pieces and start figuring out one by one what I gotta do next. And I'll get this model done eventually. I never paint my stuff. It's always a nice gray. You find a nice gray plastic to deal with, and you run with that. Alright, people. 9-minute video. I'm sure most of you people are going by now. Right? Yeah. Take care. Happy printing.